Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. We continue to be in a situation here where both counts, both bullish and bearish, are entirely possible for ADA. We've now reached a level from where ADA just needs to move up to maintain a possible bullish wave count. If it drops really any lower than the 30-cent level, the yellow count, which is the bearish count, is in full control. My primary expectation is anyway the yellow count is in control. I primarily still look at another low for ADA. However, to really play that count in terms of making it work, we need to break below that 30-cent level. What could happen, and that is just short-term volatility and really very hard to forecast, what could happen is that we get a little bit more of an extended move to the upside now, because if we look at the indicators, especially, let's go to the 4-hour, for example. Just make it a bit smaller. Don't know what happened here with the MACD, but if you look at the RSI, I mean, we are fairly low here. We are at 40. That suggests on the 4-hour chart there is certainly some short-term upside potential. The MACD on the 4-hour is also reducing negative momentum, really. Yeah? So this is also pointing rather towards the upside again, and it obviously starts on the lower time frames. Then we'll move over onto the 8-hour chart. The 8-hour does the same thing. Reduction in negative momentum at the moment, and here on the relative strength index we're also quite low, to be honest, and that rather suggests that downside potential imminently is rather limited. The daily chart is reducing bullish momentum, but the daily chart will be influenced by the shorter time frame indicator. So whatever starts on the hourly moves on to the 4-hour, and the 4-hour to the 8-hour, and so on. And if we get some bullish crossovers on the lower time frames, we might see that on the daily, and it will lead to a stronger recovery. I mean, I did say it before here, we are currently at a point here on this chart where a long trade could be entered with fairly low risk. It's nothing I would personally trade because I don't have a solid trade setup. I have a possible 1-2 setup, which could result in a wave 3, but the fact that the wave 1 was only a leading diagonal at best, and it rather looks like a 3-wave structure, to be honest, which would be bearish. But if we can consider that a leading diagonal, then it's not high confidence, okay? However, it's low risk in terms of, we are now at 30.6 cents. If we drop below 30, it probably is going to go down quite strongly, to be honest, because we're losing key support here. Yes, there's the 29.5 cent level left, but to be honest, if we lose 30 cents, it's probably gonna drop below that. And yeah, I'm talking about low risk in terms of you can set the stop loss now really, really tight for a possible long trade, and the reward could be quite high compared to the risk. I mean, it could take us all the way up to around 35.5 cents. Yeah, so you may be gaining 5 cents or more for a possible, what is it, half cent of risk, or 1 cent of risk. But still, I wouldn't trade it. I'm not convinced. This is not a very, very clear bullish pattern. It's of course possible, as it usually is when you have a lot of uncertainty in the market. So there is of course a bullish count. It's not high confidence, and as long as we don't really see a signal that things are changing to the upside, like a break above the 33-cent level, for me the yellow count is still here in clear control, and we're moving down in 5 waves. Had here wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, wave 3 down could take us to around 27 cents, wave 4 up, and wave 5 down. And to be honest as well, if we zoom in a little bit more, go to the 30-minute chart, the movement that is taking place here of the low, I mean, you just need to look at what Ethereum did today, Bitcoin, or yesterday. This is looking very corrective. Yeah, at the moment 3 waves to the upside, very corrective structure. That would rather suggest trend continuation to the downside. You could see that as some kind of a bear flag, where you have here some kind of a flagpole or something like an ascending channel, an upward sloping channel, which would rather suggest continuation down. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.